Come on, game. Give it to me. Before we can start, we gotta get into it. Come on. Give me the music. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live with the Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. I'm Jordan, and you are not. Welcome to the stream live, Twitch and YouTube, of course. For some apparent reason, I think my Keurig is slowly dying a small little death, or maybe I'm the one that's fucking up everywhere. I'm thinking like maybe 5 minutes to make a coffee. Well, on the long side. Maybe not. Maybe, like I said, maybe I'm the crazy one. You never know when you start asking those questions in your mind, and you're like, Jordan, don't ask the questions that you don't want the answer to, because, well, it's probably you and not the machine. The machine's probably running flawlessly, as it probably should, and you are said problem. Anyways, we are at the Airleton, level 17 checkpoint. We were running through a few or all of the side quests, so that's essentially where I believe we are at. We're just gonna get our bearings straight with the controls. Make sure, make him leave. Ah, that's right. This mean man that wouldn't leave was causing, but I guess we're okay with it. I guess that's done. We still have an escort one to do. We hate those. That's probably the next one we're gonna do. Who's dead set on heading on into the Crone Trail. So do we have to find Amelia? Amelia! Do we have to find Amelia? Basically just have to follow the beat. That sounds, those are the ones I like. Though just simple, to the point. That's finished. Okay, that's what I like to see. So yeah, I guess we're gonna go find Amelia. Find her. And then let's see. Okay, we also no. Oh my god, my controls. And maintenance delivery, I guess we're going to the Granite Orville Factory, where Orville Redenbacher makes his wonderful popcorn. I guess that could be it. So, and so I guess, do we want to head back to the town, meet up with Senpai, and maybe let's just head back into town and just sort of see where it takes us. Why on earth is Estelle running the show here? I mean, come on. No, I don't have anything against Estelle, but let's be brutally honest here, okay? I want Joshua leading the way, okay? That's what I want. In battle position, we're gonna have to move Estelle. She's got the range. She's not a magic user or anything special like that. But I feel, I feel like we need to move. No, oh, there. You, and then you go back. Yes. Either one of those. That works out perfectly. I feel like even having them. No. Well, you know what? Just stay there. Having them actually further spread out. There we go. Jordan, are you happy with that? It doesn't matter, because it's all just gonna end up in the end. Okay. Anyways, that's good. I feel like it's too dark in my room, even though I got my lights blaring on me. I feel like the ambience is too much. So turn on the light. It's already on. I need to turn the drawstring thing. I gotta do a lot of work today. It's quite frankly unacceptable. Gotta move the camera because I think a cat touched it. Probably. Now I moved it too much. That's probably is get. This is How do I jam my finger on the control? You know when like I shouldn't have touched it, because now I'm just gonna keep looking at it. Anyways, where are we heading here? No, that's what we want. Saffron. Okay, so I guess we're just heading to Rouen. So let's just go to Rouen. Run into a couple monsters. Get our bear. Hey, this crab. Wait, you're not a bunch of crab people. I don't want to probably deal with you in any way, shape, or form, because you'll ruin my day. I don't think I went to Rouen there, did we? Okay, we did. Okay. All right. That's you're who I want to mess up. Get things rolling here, preemptively and secretly, doing all the damage. Gotta do a fire. Yeah, just get a little fire out there. A little fire bolt. Showers enemy. Oh, I don't want to shower. I mean, I don't need the shower. Just get it out there, right? Just attack him with the strength up. There we go. We're happy about it. Almost dead. That'll be enough. You just have a bunch of everything except for fire. Heaven forbid you have anything to do with fire. So, smack them. Good. There we go. Look at that in you. Just up your move. Beautiful. Are you gonna be able to attack from? See, that's the problem. She starts so far back that she's probably not gonna get a shot in there. Maybe too far away. You can smack that stupid flying moth. Get the taste smacked out of his mouth. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Nice and easy. These things aren't gonna blow up when I touch them, right? Because that would be mean. Thank God for that. Right, you kill this one. Like, come on, game. See, that's not fair. That's just not fair. Now, I might be missing something. It's funny. I'm looking at my monitor, and then I'm looking at the stream, and my monitor is like off. I don't know why it added. I'm fairly certain it's probably because borderless something is on, and I'm gonna have to take that off, and they'll probably fix it. But we all know it won't fix it. It'll ruin it. And can we just kill things here? Can we just murder things here? Can you hit? Oh, what? For God's sakes, game! For God's sakes! Why do you get 2 attacks in a row? Why? Can we kill it? Can someone just hit the bugs? I should have used fire. I didn't. Thank God. Thank God for that.
Well, that takes care of that.
Ooh, a cloak and dagger. Very nice. And some fruit. And then there it looks fun. Okay, I'm going to have to just give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta change this up. We'll be right back. Look at that chat. It's just rolling. It's rip rolling. There we go. Yeah, where is my board? Come on, find ya. There you are. I want to exit you. And then I think that might fix it. Either that or it'll ruin everything. We already know it'll ruin everything. I don't think I even see any changes. Because why would we? Options. I can't. Is this even an option that I can do anything with right now? I don't even know if that was something I had all the time. It doesn't matter. We've ruined it. Anyways. That's what we need back up and running. No, the in-game. There we go. Now it's going to be a black screen. That's fine. It happens. There we go. It pops up. I think it looks normal. I hope. Anyways, that fight went horribly. We got to figure out where we got to go. So do we have to go chat it up with Amelia? And then she's going to tell us to go find her crazy uncle. The fact that we don't know where Amelia is. And then also the Orbital Factory. I mean, there's not many places we can go. Right? Just trying to find Amelia is the problem. And Rouen is a large port-like city. Alright, so here was you, Amelia? No, you're Ruby. Is she going on about America or something? Okay. Now, no. What now, game? Are you gonna fun with me? All right, for Jock, come see me. Okay, are you Tobias? Is something wrong? Confirm job. Okay, so we've already been to you. I need you to take that maintenance kit to Vote at the Vereen Lighthouse. It's on the coast, just to the south of Man Village. Man Village. Alright, so, okay. See, why doesn't it say in this that you've talked to him? Like, tell me, maintenance delivery, you've talked to him, you're going to the... Oh! Maybe you could argue that, hey, Jordan, it does say, it says received Azalea Rose, you're just the moron who can't read. And you'll be waiting at the chapel. Okay, so now let's see if Jimmy is at the chapel. I apologize, because sometimes this type of stuff, it takes me a little bit to get everything going right properly, and I forget a few things, and before you know it, you look like a numpty. So, it's just better this way. Are you Jimmy? Oh, you're back. So any treasure? We haven't found anything yet. Alright. Oh, okay, sounds great. I would love to get some treasures. Okay. So, sounds like we're heading towards, I want to say the Gold Seaside, because we've come from there, the room, yeah, that's basically how it sounds. Let's roll on that way. You know what? I haven't started even drinking my coffee. I made a big deal about it. Perfect temperature. Beautiful. Keurig, I'm sorry I got mad at you. I didn't mean to. The Vista Forest Road Man Village. So, like, I guess we're trying to figure, like, follow the beach, hidden along the Gull Seaside Way. So we are on the Gull Seaside Way. So it's either along here. I feel so empty inside. I feel like that's a song, or at least should be a song. Anyways, I just ran into that guy. I wasn't obviously paying any type of attention. That's okay. It happens from time after time. There we go. Smack him good. That's what we want in this world. What does this guy hate? Water. You know what? Finally my time to shine. I feel like he doesn't need to use that. Just the aqua bleed will be enough. That sounds like a terrible disaster coming at you. So you're gonna have an aqua bleed at, you know, perhaps every 28 days of the month. That's how that's gonna happen. Ladies, would you prefer we call it the aqua bleed? No? Should I shut up now? Probably. That sounds like something we should be not chatting about at all, really. At least that thing went poof. The aqua bleed went poof. That's what happens. Alright. Smack it. Poke it. Do something. What is wrong with her? Oh, she can't. Great. Great! Well, move as far away from possible if you are under your aqua bleed moments. Sometimes I like to sit and watch Jordan talk to himself for good, but heck, you know what? Sit there and talk to yourself. No, wait, hold on. I'm not. You're not. Well, you could be talking to yourself. I'm talking to myself. I just start rambling on, right? There's nothing wrong with that. It's more comical to me when I get the people who just come in and are like, "Who are you talking to?" Like, is it really that odd? I've gone over this, have I not? Like, you've got to be interesting while you're streaming, right? Like, you can't just sit there and pick your ass, okay? I'm hoping that this. Oh my God, that's a lot. I have a feeling it's not this way, and I don't want to deal with that. You know what? You stole the words right out of my mouth. That's a huge penis. I mean, technically everything in the end is going to be an extremely large penis. It just has to be. Alright, so are we still on the Gold Seas? We are still on the Gold Seaside Way. Perfect. Beauty. Oh, God! Did you see? Surprise attack penises. Those penises have legs. Did not see that one coming. That's what she said. Anywho, the Crocodile. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of this guy. He's got 4 penises as legs. Would you snack on your wiener if no. I mean, no. I was trying to run through like if it tasted like something. No, this is not a conversation we're gonna be having right now. This is one of those things that just gets clipped out of context somehow. Nobody knows. So I still don't get the fact on screen the game captures fine. On my end, it looks like it's not catching everything, but that's fine. I shouldn't touch because we all. Ah! It's a huge penis that's coming after me. Oh, I forgot to say the magic word. Is that why that thing it didn't open? That's mean. Okay, we came in there. I mean, we didn't come in. Disgusting. Oh, I missed. Oh no. Ah! Watch out for them oh, that's a lot of monsters. Not well. Oh, see, how come this doesn't work on just? Oh, first of all, they don't even. It's not even fire that they don't. Okay. Okay. Oh, cloak and dagger. We learned something. A surprise attack aimed at a weak. Okay. Okay. Okay, man. Okay, man. Yeah, get rid of this guy. Beauty. All right, everyone's got their magical penis points. They're happy. They're alive. See, why is it just one of them? Just one? I'm upset about this. No one has any. Really? We're just gonna sit here and be perplexed by everything. So what? I honestly don't know. I know, like, I know it wasn't the Toronto Zoo. And I know it wasn't the Buffalo Zoo, because we can't cross the border. I'm trying to think. She said something to me the other day, like, there's like oh, he killed. Oh, that was, for a second I thought I died. There's like one in our general area, like not a super large zoo, but I guess they're doing it differently with COVID. You make an appointment and then you can go at your set time, and I guess you have an hour or two to stumble around or something, I guess. But so I honestly couldn't tell you what it was, but I remember the wife told. Honestly, we don't have a zoo. It's probably best that way, to be honest. But we don't have a zoo. I would tell you if it was the Hamilton Zoo, but we don't have a zoo. I mean, some people could honestly probably refer to our downtown as a zoo. If you wanted to maybe people watch, it's always a direct possibility. I feel like we're gonna have to heal somebody. At least someone's doing the work here. I certainly hope this is the these are the chests that we want. How's Baker been this weekend, by the way? Stop! Why? You moron. You've been I like that word. I really, you know what? I love that word, actually. 1,000. I still feel like this 1,000 HP is just still way too much. It's like overboard. Yeah, we can smack that guy. Good. Oh. Yeah, now are we gonna get rid of this little effect that we have here? Or are we just gonna keep it It'd be great if we stopped doing that. Watched The Boys Season 2, first episode 3 last night. Still really good show. Really good show. Really good. Is that the one that's on Prime? I still feel like she's the one to be healing. Yes. Okay. So what's give me the gist of it. Give me the gimmels. There we go. Please be done with your garbage. Stop. Fuck's sakes. For fuck's sakes. Oh, look. He finally gets to attack. Thank fucking God. That should get us some basic experience points. That's another thing I've actually noticed now. Oh. Why do I speak up? Why? Why do I speak up? Because now it looks like I ain't getting no experience points, so... Oh well. Despite that fight being a little bit... Ruby Talisman. What? The stuff you look for wasn't... Apparently no. It's basically a really balmy, dark, adult, gory show about some normal people trying to take out a bunch of superheroes or assholes. Interesting. Interesting. No! God! It's stupid game! Yes, I will save. Relax, yeah, Jordan. For Christ's sakes. You know, you're getting a little handsy with that, you know, constantly telling me that I have to save the game and all that jazz. Okay, relax. It'll get done, okay? Reminding me every goddamn half hour. As if that's what's absolutely needed. The superheroes are parodies of DC. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. You happy, Jordan? You happy? I saved. Okay, I saved. Wait, I don't think I actually did save. That's a save. That's a save. There we go. Is the game gonna tell me if I got that? I don't. Pirate treasure. I don't know. Like, one of them is a racist neo-Nazi, another is a sexual prayer based off of Aquaman. Main villain is God Complex. Mother issues ridden parody of Superman, who's super American. Super. I mean, isn't that almost in the future right now? There's almost a problem nowadays of being a little too overly American. I mean, patriotism, right? But I'm surprised I can like wad. I guess both would be acceptable. I feel like we've gone too far. His actor is amazing as a character. Hero's name is Homelander. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's something I honestly don't usually watch much of. I don't know why, but like I very rarely use my Primes. Like basically, like, I should. Like, it's sitting there for free. I pay for it, but it's like I just don't. I don't watch much of it. I think like the last thing I honestly watched was, I'm trying to think, the thing that was John Krasinski, the guy from The Office. Okay, you're just gonna stare at me. But I haven't seen the new season, so I should probably get into that and watch that eventually, probably. Sharkmen, people, 490. They all hate everything. You'd like it, doesn't hold back. Yeah, maybe I'll give it a good old whirl. See, I attacked the wrong thing there, and now she can reach. She's got the reach. I'll give that to her. Carl Urban's in it, guy who played. Oh yeah, I liked him in Dread. Has he been in much really lately? Again, it's probably more on my end of like, I don't get out much, so therefore I haven't seen him in anything, but that would feel like something I should see. Is he related in any way, shape, or form to Keith Urban? Is it a country music star?
Let's move out.
Gotta be. Probably not. Probably just a really common last name, probably. So, this might be it. We think this is it. Found a terrible. Come on! How do we know if we found this thing? How do I know? We just have to follow the beach heading towards Rouen. Secret. I assume it's going to be like. I don't know how long this. Ah! Thank God it's only one. Oh God, that's gonna leave several marks on everybody. Okay. Also, I finally decided, as much as sometimes I enjoyed it, I deleted that NVIDIA RTX voice thing. Too many times I was finding myself, someone would come in and say I sounded like a robot, and it wasn't really, I guess it was trying overly too hard. And again, I don't have a graphics card that is supposed to utilize that. I just sort of bypassed a few things in the code so that I could utilize it. So we're just gonna stick with this and deal with the background noises. The background noises, oh my God, that obviously you can't really hear to begin with anyways, so it doesn't really even matter. The Night Naughty explodes when defeated. Great. You think this mic isn't? I'll be honest. I understand from a concept, like a lot of people buy this because they see a lot of streamers who use Blue Yetis. It's certainly far better if you listen to my older streams of where I used a headset. It's better than that. But in all honesty, to be one better than this, as I smack it, you got to get upwards of spending probably near $300. Get yourself like a Shure mic. Probably something would be my next thing I would get. Yeah, we'll see. That might be a thing too. I might have to change that. Make it closer. I've been thinking of getting a boom so that I can throw it really right close and it's not going to be sort of in my way. But again, I have to buy the Yeti boom or the thing because not everything fits. I guess it's a proprietary bottom screw in or something. So all these dumb things. Yeah, exactly. So maybe we'll look at that in the coming times. As always, as I said, I run my stream. I basically don't spend any of my own money on stream, and I'm not saying like I'm begging for money type of thing, but I've been actually literally pretty good that the only thing that I've had to purchase was my Elgato streaming card. Everything else I've been literally lucky enough to purchase just based off the money I've made from streaming, which is, take that for what you want, but it works. I can't wait for this thing to explode and murder us all. I'm starting to think, like, am I in the best spot here? Yes. Well, I didn't have that option. Okay, at least it didn't murder us. That's actually not bad. I mean, I'm sure that exists. I am sure that there is a microphone out there that is just literally shaped like a giant black dong. Absolutely has to be out there. Alright, I'm not seeing this treasure, and it's not smacking me over the head. And now we're back in the village. So, I mean, we had to go there. What was, no, come on. That's not, well. So, okay, we could go to the lighthouse and give the maintenance delivery guy his... Give him his thing, I guess. Wait, is this the lighthouse down here? Am I confusing myself? No, it's a windmill, you idiot. Ah, yes. Yeah, and see, this isn't, there's an area, Jordan, on the beach where you can walk into the sea around the cliff, but I think the treasure. Okay, we gotta head back there that way anyways, so we certainly will. I should have probably stopped in that town to heal myself, and I didn't, because I'm a moron. Just sort of bamboozle myself. Oh my god, I ran into that guy. Although now I have the opportunity to heal with a couple of frenemies here that are gonna hit me for like 12, so that's okay. Just Jordan, you can play the side quests for this game. in all honesty, like, I don't know if this is, it may appear that I'm playing a lot of World of Warcraft. In all honesty, like, it may, like you said, it may appear that way on, like, on Discord. But in all honesty, it's a lot of the, I'm not even there. Like, it's running, but I was just gonna say, like, sort of the only way that is, like, working is that I gotta deal with Logan. So, like, yes and no. I guess I can't argue with you that yes or no that I am or am not playing a lot of World of Warcraft. I am enjoying my time with it. Again, it's something like I'd love for the new expansion to come out, although I'm still one expansion out and I'm not buying another one because apparently it's dog shit and I don't know, but regardless, just shut up, Jordan. Just shut up. What level am I? So I started from scratch on a server with the that the wife is on. I'm currently 84. Basically, probably about 84 would be my guess. I mean, when you buy see that's the thing. I've tried to read up on that. Nothing from Blizzard is a given. No one can answer that, and I don't want to be that guy that, like, I know that that's the way they've worked it up till now, but for some reason I think, like, that they won't do that. So I'm gonna just wait till Shadowlands comes out. And if I don't get it, you get all the previous expansions. Okay, so then that's also the same point. Like, why would I buy Battle of Azeroth when literally next month the new one comes out, and when I buy it, I get that one with it, right? So, have I done any of the raids? No, I never. I've switched over my sort of my playstyle of what I want to experience. I mean, no one's telling you buy FA, just get Shadowlands. I guess I could pre-order Shadowlands, I guess. I wonder if I would get it then if I pre-ordered it. Interesting. I don't know. I'm not anywhere near that content. That's the hint, anyways. Yeah, I've become much more of a solo player, or I do prefer maybe just dungeons, but I just don't have the time, nor the patience, nor really the care in the world to honestly do raids. At least not beyond the looking for raid aspect. Like, it's been many years since I've actually, like, went into a guild and actually raided, like, you know, where we did some. I don't think Mythics exist back. It was Cataclysm days. I think we just did heroic pluses maybe, where, you know, it was good, but I just don't have the time, nor the patience, nor the interest. As I've stated before, I'm an altaholic. I love just like, it's funny because I run through on you know, I just love the leveling. I just love, like, I was even, like, when I was playing yesterday for a little bit, just, like, looking at all of the areas that, like, I'm skewering through very quickly. But it's like as much as I loved Final Fantasy XIV and how great that game looked, there was at the time where it's like, you know what, World of Warcraft just does certain things a lot better, and it makes you just feel really, really at home with it at times. So, soloing raids is pretty quick. I did Ice Crown again recently and can't do the green encounter because I can't heal as DPS and I didn't have bandages, but everything else I could. World of War is still a great raid as well, though starting area with the tanks is long and annoying. See, I used to, like, my buddy at work was getting on me because he's like, oh, you're playing on Alliance? Like, that's, you know, my wife, on her new server is playing on Alliance. But my main from before was a Horde, character, but because he's sitting at max one, I don't know if he's at 110 or 120, regardless, he's at max level before Battle of Azeroth. So, if I'm not buying it, there's nothing he can do. So it sort of doesn't make any point. in me playing as him. So, but I used to do all that. I was going through all because I wanted to get all the gear sets for my character. So I think I'm doing pretty well with that. So he's got a lot of it. So Alliance tend to be less toxic, I find, though they have a lot of try. Yeah, like, and they just, I guess, I don't know how they do it for the EU out your way, but, you know, the server I was on, Maligos, was like a low to medium population server. And the same with the one I'm on with the wife. I can't remember what it's called. Swift, something like that. It doesn't matter. Both of them were like low. I logged in the other day, probably last week, and it's like I had to actually wait out of nowhere. Like I was surprised. Like I had to wait for a queue, and I'm like, well, this isn't normal. And then I get in, and I see everyone in trade chat losing their fucking minds. So I guess apparently they did another merge with a bunch of servers, probably low population ones like mine. No, I don't mind the merge. I guess people were bitching and moaning about the auction house. I never really noticed. I wasn't really in the auction house game, despite the fact that I've made my bajillions. But and then it's like, oh, I hate these people from that side. They're ruining the game from people. And I don't get it. I really don't. Like, people are bitching that more people are being put into an MMO game, a game where you're supposed to be playing with other people from around the world. I don't get it. I don't know. You remember some horde dude having a go at me when he tanked a bunch of dudes, ended up getting feared, pulled a bunch due to him pulling right next to another group, and he had the audacity to say it was your fault for the shit pull, ended up putting him in his place. But so, that's just why I have zero interest in like, everyone is out to blame someone. It's always someone's fault in a raid, and it just never really works out well for anybody, and I don't want that. Despite the fact, like, I seem like the wife, I think, has found a good social guild. I don't know if they raid. I don't know if I'd be interested in that. Like, I don't know. I just like making a new character and running the ropes and exploring the new areas I haven't been able to go to. So, making a few 100,000 gold and just hoarding it like I do, and then having the wife be mad at me because I don't give her any. So, toxicity or shit talking is common in PvP. There's fair since it's a competitive scene, but PvE is not. Yeah, and I don't play PvP servers or anything. I just like the PvE stuff. People always tell me like, you know, you aren't playing the game right. Give me a fucking break. If you want that fucking try hard type of experience, go play classic, and have your world just dealt with you that way. Okay, so you said there was an old area where I could go down into the sea that I missed. We'll head down there, and then we'll head to do the escort mission. I think a lot of them have, yeah. I mean, that's why I like PvE. Like, PvE works like in the same aspect of, you know, like, you want to go PvP, you certainly can. It's there, it's available for you. Yeah, and like, I guess classic is like, there aren't a ton of servers, because obviously I guess not a lot of people are playing it, so it's just, you know, you're gonna get caught. Like, I'm sure maybe there's a PvP server and then there's a PvE server, maybe that's how that works. I don't really know. I mean, I guess I could get into it. I could see just to maybe try it, but I don't know if I want that headache. I honestly don't feel like I want that headache. It's a bunch of elitists who played it back, then who were the WoW expert on it. Yeah. Like, you know what's comical? Like, I can remember at times, you'll still run into people every once in a while, like on Reddit or Twitter or something. The people who argue say, like, you know what? You ran a WoW guild. Put that on your resume. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, yeah, sure, you were in charge of a guild of a few hundred people, like as if you were the fucking boss or something. Like, yeah, someone is gonna look at your CV or your resume and go, oh, well, fuck, you play World of Warcraft? Oh, you ran a guild? That's hard shit. Like, no one fucking cares about that shit, okay? Nobody at all who's got half a brain. Why do you think like half the guilds just fucking fail? Because people are sick and tired of other people's shit. Always. It's always drama. Always. I don't know why. I wish I knew. Yeah. I mean, in fairness, if you ran a successful guild, it tends to lead the fact you have. Yes, I won't poo-poo on that, but it's just it's more so the idea of like, really, like something in a video game like where half the people are fucking alts and it's not really like even really that amount of people. I don't know. Maybe the world has bypassed me very quickly. Oh! I feel like I want to shit myself. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I think it's a stupid. Yes, thank you. At least we're in agreement there. Okay, so there's a Crone Trail. Oh, don't think. God. I'll just shut up then, right? I'll just shut the f. Alright, maybe we'll do this one. Maybe we'll do the stupid escort mission. Get that out of the way. I should. You know, I honestly can't remember the last time I like updated my resume. I mean that's part of the thing of like I like my job, so I've had no reason to update it. I mean, it's probably been a couple years, honestly. There's always like that. I'm trying to think of what had come up before. Oh, that's right. I think our work was dealing with like a bankruptcy and all that jazz, and I was like, oh, I should probably just at least be ready in case the terribleness happens. But then we got someone who actually knows what they're doing, purchased it, and isn't afraid to spend a little bit of money because, you know, you need to keep up with technologies, and funny how that happens. The profits just start to soar. So, all right. So where are we heading for this one? Escort, who's dead set on hanging out. So I'm going to assume I'm just gonna run into this guy. I hope he's at that checkpoint. Got it, exactly. But you know what? Like, no, she's in Manoriaville. I could have swore I just went there. Motherfuck. Alright, back to Manoria Village we go. God fuck. She's in one of the houses. Fine, we'll go there. Okay, we'll have a little chat with them. Be all dandy. So forget literally everything and anything we need to go and do. Okay. Do you have something that will murder everybody? On enemies. That's what I want. Okay, none of you goofs move. Okay, just sit there and let me drop a giant boulder on your face. You can just. No, well, no, you just move away because no one's gonna touch you. You know what? As soon as I finish this fucking coffee, I'm gonna grab myself a fucking beer. I need one. Wish I could have a couple, few, but gotta go to work. So, yeah, that's sort of like frowned upon. Can you fucking make contact with someone there's literally hitting there? Come on, Joshua, pull your head out of your ass. No experience points. Gotta head back to the man. Well, I mean, I guess we should head back to the sea and finish that because we gotta go back that way anyways. God damn it. God, almost an hour. Wow. Time sure is a flying. Alright, so we're going to the man village. Oh, you stupid thing. Some of these things are absolutely infuriating. Absolutely infuriating. I mean, I'm happy I got my full 200 points rolling. Level 17. Things are rolling happily. Oh, she's in one of the houses, eh? Alright, who were we looking for? Amelia. Are you Amelia? You must be Amelia. Great. Are you with the Brave? Yeah, yes, we are. That's right. I've been waiting for you. The Simon said something about an escort mission, guarding someone who's heading to the mountains. That's right. He's going through the Crone Trail, or the Crony Trail, either or. No, not exactly. We want specifically to go to the Crone Trail. Why would anyone want to just go there? I mean, look, don't ask questions, Estelle. Okay? He said for something about looking for some rare plant. Oh, he wants weed. Essentially, that's what he wants. Just be honest. You know, he wants the weed. The marijuana. Well, I think we should ask him directly. Please wait a moment. I've already called him. Great, he's just stumbling in there. You're already drunk or high as a kite. Yeah, it sure did. This is not going to go an extremely dangerous place. Great. I mean, look, if you got to get weed and you got to go to the Crone Trail, and that's your only way of getting it, I guess that's it. Well, looks like he's already set out. Great. Now it's a rescue mission. Go, rescue rangers! All right. Obviously, we took too long. All right, he should really be off the pass by sundown. I'm sorry. He came all this way for basically nothing. I'll have a word with my uncle as soon as he gets back. So are we going to have a little discussion here that we should go and... I have a feeling that the game wants me to go and get him. So we're going to go do that before we head on over there. Because I feel like we're going to head back anyways. So we'll head back up to the Crone Trail now that we've chatted with Amelia. Got that over and done with. Happy about it. It's not too far anyways. I just don't know how big this Crone Trail is. That's always the part that fucks with you. Ah! Oh, I hate the fact that they can stumble on into the back people. I hate it. I hate it. Then you smack me for a good 100. It's even worse. Alright, are you gonna be able to heal me? You gonna get a attack in? I doubt it. Why bother when we can just attack this person? I was just gonna be like, oh, and that's when we miss. And then that goes terribly for everybody. 2 experience. You can tell. We literally started, I feel like I literally started this stream getting like 30, 40 experience points from some frenemies. And now like we're like, I guess like maybe level 16 was sort of the max. And now it's telling me like, ne sais pas, no. My new PS4 cables arrived for your controller so I can plug it into your PC. Wait. You mean like, did you get longer ones? Like could your other ones not plug in or something? This is where you're gonna tell me, Jordan, we've had this discussion. You moron. Oh, old one's broke. Okay. Sorry, I forgot about that, sir. Explodes when defeated. Yeah, so I don't want any part of that at all, really. Arts and crafts. That's great. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, 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 bum. They're nice and sturdy. I would like to get some like, I'm trying to think, what do they call, like, they're the thin cables. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't attack her. Perfect. I don't even know what that, like, ribbon cable maybe? Ribbon? That sounds about right. How much is he gonna get murdered here for when they explode? 9. Okay, good. So I don't have to worry too much about that. Yeah, like just ribbon kit, because it makes it, you know, you don't have to worry about like them bend, like, because I always found like that was the problem, especially with shitty cables, is like, get a good high quality ribbon cable. Not what I mean. Yes, but I mean just in general, like just normal like USB ribbon-like cables. Fuck, where did that guy pop out of the fucking... Oh, for fuck, what do they keep hitting me with? I'm so sick and tired of it. Drop the fucking house on him. But say this guy realized the tree. Yes. I don't know. I don't like how you knew what I was gonna say already. At least these scorpions don't blow up out of nowhere. What's the beer today? Kronenberg? Maybe Guinness? You off this weekend? You gonna get sloppy? It's been a while since I've gotten sloppy drunk. Oh god. They're about to run a train on his ass. No, not sloppy drunk. I mean, I'm not really, like, at my age, I'm not really interested, nor with having a child, any interest in getting, like, sloppy drunk. But it's been a while since I've had, like, a good buzz. And probably the last time that I probably drank, probably in excess, was after Gavin passed away. Like, probably literally that night. Was not in a good place. You'll have to get sloppy drunk with Logan when he's of age. It'll help you. You know what? You joke, but you're probably not wrong. Alright, we need to murder these things before they start using their arts on us. Treat us like a Persona boss. I'm at least happy, and they did a really fantastic job with it. We finally got his ashes in his urn and his little paw print thing. It took a month, but I understand that these things can take some time, obviously. So I'm happy we finally got that all done. Taking him out for his first beer. I had my first legal beer with my dad, though my first. Oh yeah, like that's the expectation, right? Is that you have your first drink probably at the, I don't know how you guys are out in the UK. I want to say like I probably had my first beer with friends probably like 14, 15. I can remember like we were out at like a park. You know, you all pool your money together to get a case. Someone goes and brings a bottle. I wasn't really much into that. And then, you know, everyone was always worried about, oh, you gotta hide it just in case the police, as if the police have nothing better to do, obviously. But it never.
Well, that takes care of that.
It's funny, like, I don't ever remember, like, I'm trying to think, like, my dad isn't, like, much of a drinker. Like, not even on, like, a casual end of things, whereas I'm more so, like, I enjoy having a beer with, like, a meal type of thing, whereas, like, and I don't know where I got it, maybe it's just the way I am type of thing. Well, Orvid, are we gonna help you go on through the Crone Trail to get your weed, or what? I assume that's what he's here for, is to get weed. It's funny, like, I can remember when I was super, I don't want to say super young, but I can remember when I was at a friend's house, and they were home alone. And they were probably, I want to say, like, we were 13, 14, the Corona Trail. I'm trying to think, like, for some apparent reason, they decided to do shots of vodka. And so there's 4 of us, so 2 of them decided to do shots. And I guess, like, we had to play hockey later. We were all on different teams at different times. So I remember that I had a game earlier on in the day, so I left my buddy's house, and they were already yeah, I remember, like, probably at the age of 14 or 15. They're doing shots of vodka, the 2 of them. Their game was they played on the same team, me and the other buddy played on another team. We had a game at, like, 3 o'clock, and their game was at, like, 6 or something. And I remember, like, they're going crazy. They're at, like, 6 or 7 shots at the age of 14 or 15. Buddy and I leave to go to the tournament, which is just in our hometown, Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Can't get that one. And I remember, like, showing up. So the one friend whose house it was, he shows up and he's fucking caked. But no one knows where my other buddy is. We find out that when his parents picked him up, they took him to the hospital to get his stomach pumped, because I guess he was fucking gone. And no one, they're all fucking bug us because they knew we were all at the house. Oh my god. I remember it was, like, fairly believable, because obviously, like, me and my friend, like, you couldn't smell booze on us, and I guess on the friend whose parents' house it was, you could smell the booze on him, obviously. So they're like, what the hell were you doing? And I was just like, oh, we didn't partake. It wasn't our cup of tea. But yeah, like, and like, when you're younger, like, you just think of, like, oh, okay, he's gotta get his stomach pump. I just thought that was, you don't realize until you're older, like, that's near fucking death. Like, when you're at that point and you get sent to the emergency room to have your stomach pumped. I remember he was off school for a week, recovering. Your older brother's ex-girlfriend drank too much once, started choking. Yeah, it's fucking scary. And fuck. I mean, now, you know, you get older and you realize, like, it's, you know, literally alcohol is a fucking poison. It fucking tastes good. But, you know, everything obviously in moderation. So, you know, and then that's okay. Just a lot of people have unfortunate problems with that. She was a very rough sort, though. Didn't really like her. She flipped me off once when I honked my horn. Beep, beep. What the fuck? Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Yeah, Amelia. Amelia! Yes, Amelia. That's your niece. But why is she... Well, because she was worried about you. And you couldn't wait for your escort to get you your weed plants. That's pretty much how it went. It wasn't even the jovial middle finger I would have... Ah, so it was one of those serious ones. I see. An aggressive one, like, fuck you. Alright. And that, so I guess it wasn't very nice of me to take off like that, but it couldn't have helped. How long did you say Shadowrun Return was? Like about 10 hours, give or take? That was a fun... Yeah. The only thing that sucks about that game, and it doesn't suck about the game, it's more so about, like, the streaming experience, is that it sucks because I feel like I have to read everything out loud. And that's a lot of fucking reading. I feel if I don't, like, it's sort of not getting the purpose across of streaming a game like that, but I know they get better, like, gameplay-wise, but I don't think it never adds any voiceover. I was curious because I was looking through the Steam Workshop. I was wondering if someone had put in the work of voice acting all of that. Yeah, they were like that, yeah. Oh, at least we didn't have to go too far. Escort him back into town. Yes, and you know what? Like, my short amount of time with it already, like, just over 2 hours, I was loving it. Like, I love the combat. I love... The story, I think, is good. I know a lot of people, like, I was reading about it, didn't think the story was too great, but it's hitting marks for me. Maybe because I've never played them before, so it's, like, literally a brand new experience to me, but... I'm just gonna grab a quick beer, so I'll be right back. The others were better for sure, but I think Returns has a good story to it. Yeah, well, that's why I was confused when. So I downloaded on the Epic Game Store because it was free and I got all 3 of them. I only own the 2 on Steam, Returns and Dragonfall. I don't have Hong Kong, so I was like, okay, but I couldn't remember which one I loaded up, so I looked up the. I think I loaded up the Steam one by accident, and there was like 3 or 4 stories, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was reading about it, and I've only seen 1 story mentioned, and then that's why I asked you, and then I loaded up the Epic one, and then there was only 1 story there, so that was where the confusion came in, and then I realized that those were, I guess, on the Steam side of things, they decided to up the amount of stories and throw in a couple of character-made, or fan-made ones, I guess, but, like, I'm not interested in I'm just interested in just playing it in general. Yeah, like, they've made a ton of money from it, and it's their Harebrained Studios, I believe, is the name of the studio. They're still around. I know that a lot of people were not sort of happy. Like, when I read more about it, so I guess it was meant, like, I guess they got like $2 million for Shadowrun. And on Kickstarter, and then I guess, like, sort of like we saw, Dragonfall was supposed to be DLC, then it wasn't, and like, I guess it turned into more of like, it's a great thing for people to use to make BattleTech. That's right, I thought I recognized that, but it's just something that they were sort of it was more used for fan-friendly content, I guess. But then they decided, like, I had heard that Dragonfall and Hong Kong were made long ago, almost essentially at the same time, and were meant to be like Kickstarter goals. They didn't hit those goals, but they secretly were like, we made a ton of money off this. We can probably sell these separately and make our money back and then some. So yeah. Have you played Into the Breach? Heard that was a good game too. We probably will. And I think that's another thing, like, I have to remember to play this game. Less World of Warcraft. More doing this on the side, so that we're not just doing a bunch of side quests of this game. Because, you know, as much as I don't mind the side quests, I feel like the story of this game is where the the fun of this is, and really getting to know everything down pat. So, have not heard of it? Okay. I heard it was good, but hard maybe. Got enough on my goddamn plate already, so. Alright, perfect. That's done. Don't need to chat it up with Amelia. Is there a hotel here? No, okay. So now we're gonna run into... Oh, there is. Oh, God. Fucking 90, are you kidding me? Alright. Now we gotta go and find that one final quest of Gull Seaside Way. Baker said somewhere down by the beach, man. He says there's somewhere down by the water that we can go. That I'm missing. So grab that. Fill your chest with tears because it's empty. Again, it might not even be in this particular part. Ah! Ah! Oh, just after we rested. Ridiculousness. I don't know if you've heard of the devs called Spiderweb Software. They've been around since the 90s and develop a lot of old-style CRPGs, still making new games. No, never. I've never heard of them, unfortunately. That might be one of those companies where maybe I haven't heard of them, but I've probably heard of their games type of thing. Maybe. They're pretty niche, to be fair. Okay. This is probably gonna be one of those these treasure chests that all I gotta do is like spin the camera like that, and it's gonna be like right there. And be like, oh, well, that's why I missed it. So, all right, back down to the beach again. There's a lot of beach here, so like, could be here. Are you sure you like it's in the water part? Each of the games can hit close to 100 hours, and they have like, oh geez, so you're getting absolutely a set amount of your money based on them. Yes, it is. Okay, I will believe you, my friend. Ah. Like I went through here. It wasn't in here. Got that. Dealt with that problem. Is that the problem? I don't even know. I believe there is one more section going east, so we'll take a peek at that. Oh, there's a lot of things we just need to get rid of. I think it's the last section towards Ruan. Okay. Bung, 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 bung. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, come on! I didn't even want to use that, but I guess my fucking finger slipped. Regardless, took it out. Doesn't matter. Fuck, that irritated the fuck out of me. Oh, and then he also didn't use his, Fuck! And then he didn't use his fire attack. Motherfuck. I feel like it's just like the click of the fucking... Like, I don't feel like I'm doing... Like, I thought, like, you just gotta flick the... God! God, that annoys the hell out of me. Go ahead and divide, you moron. I don't know why I'm getting so overly upset about that when it doesn't take a long time to bring that stuff back up, nor will it probably matter. I use the directional pad button instead of the analog. Yeah, I should probably look into that. So is it a treasure chest I am looking for? I don't even know why I walked that way. I was looking at chat and just walking. Oh my god. I think so. Okay. Oh god. I know, I wasn't paying. I was looking at chat and then everything just went terrible for there. And this is gonna murder me now. Hit them! God, for fuck's sakes. I know. I know. I'm not even learning. I'm not even learning here. Like, I'm not paying any attention here. Not realizing I can run away, do anything. These things are molesting me. I keep thinking as like running is a way of like you're running scared. Like that terrible Paul. What's his name? Paul Walker. In reality, I actually like that movie, so I don't know why I'm saying it's terrible when it's not. Just don't listen to me anymore, people. Okay? 6x. I know. Just stop. You start to. It's funny. I start to realize like how really fucked up that movie is. Ah. I think it's here. Okay. Oh. Oh, look at that. How dare you, game? How dare you? Throwing these secrets at me. Thank you, Baker. Skull daggers and a torn map. Why, we're not even gonna have to fight anything for this? This is where some giant fucking pirate just comes out of the water and goes, "That's mine!" Right from Dragon Quest XI, he tells me to go fuck myself. I am literally shocked. Can I use these skull daggers? Oh yeah. Roguish short swords with skulls carved into them. That sounds... I don't know what ATS is, but that's a ton of strength, and we're gonna shove those things right on my ass. Enjoy, Mr. Bright. Speaking of pirates, I recently got Ni no Kuni 1 Remaster. Oh, fuck. That's a great game. It's a banger, as I would say. I really enjoyed that game. It's a shame that the second one turned out to be such fucking dog shit. Really is a shame. Alright, I literally think we are... So where do we gotta take it? Find the torment to down the beach. Yeah. Just go back to the chapel and hand it back to that moron. Heading full south. I mean, you have to hope that someone at that studio listened, paid attention to people like, hey, I love the first one. I I'm trying to think. I don't think they worked with Studio Ghibli or Ghibli, however you say it, for the second one. But they tried to make it look like it was a Studio Ghibli game or whatever. Yeah, like you mean they haven't split up? Studio Ghibli is still around, but you mean they split with that developer, right? Meanwhile, I have put on these daggers, so you can't have them. Oh my God, Jesus Christ! Calm down, calm down. And the torn daggers, please. So Shimmer's treasure maps. Sure, whatever. Now I had heard, like, for the second one that they did get some people from Studio Ghibli. Or Ghibli, again, I don't know how not to say it, that worked with the game, but, so, like, that's why the art style is still there and looks relatively the same. It's just that it really doesn't run as good as the first one does. No, Ghibli split pretty much. They halted production because their lead director, since the studio was established. Oh, shit. That sort of sucks. How does a giant studio like that, that's renowned for their anime, not have a plan when a guy retires? Like that's like business 101. Like, if you have a guy that's running your fucking studio, you better be ready for when that guy dies. You know, something terrible happens to him, that someone can come up and replace him without missing a fucking beat. Are you joking? Is that honestly what they call their new company? Trash Studio? Oh, God. That's almost comical. Trash Studio. I gotta look this up. It's not that I don't believe you, but it's just one of those things. I'm just gonna get a bunch of Trash Studio. Founded by former Ghibli animators. Okay. Not really a lot on them, though, really. So it must have been Isao Takahata. God, he was born in the 1930s. Of course he was, There's like, how long was Ghibli Studios around for? I mean, maybe it's super, super long term. Maybe it was a big Japanese studio that just eventually came over to the West. I think it's meant to represent ideas and creators whose ideas get put in the trash and put... Yeah, I did hear that about that studio, about Ghibli Studio. That they were very set in their ways. But sometimes you can get that way when you're pretty much just putting out banger after banger. And then, of course, you know, shit hits the fan and you don't know what it is. I guess maybe they thought they could run off their name, maybe. Hey, Paul! Everyone is doing fantastic. How about yourself? I mean, I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for Baker. I assume he's doing well. There's a few lurkers here and there, obviously, you know. How's Paul? I honestly couldn't say I have one. I honestly did not... I mean, I knew of Studio Ghibli before I played Ni no Kuni, but that was really what, like, brought attention to it for me. I know they're on Netflix. There's some stuff on there that I should probably take a peek at. But in all honesty, like, nothing could pop out at me. Like, again, it would have to be like something like you would say, like, oh, well, what about this? You've probably seen this, and you'd be like, that's a Studio Ghibli joint or something like that, and I'd be like, oh, okay. Ghibli's one of the few anime studios that even people who hate anime love. Yeah, I mean, I like anime, so. But again, like, I've like, literally within the last, I would say arguably last 3 or 4 years, like, I never really, like, watched anime. Like, I never watched Dragon Ball Z or anything, like, still haven't. But, like, the only thing I can touch on, like, the last thing I've watched, honestly, is Death Note. And I still haven't finished it. Like, it's sitting there, I literally think I have, like, 3 episodes left on Netflix to watch to finish it. And I haven't finished it. I think I've started it over, like, 2 or 3 times, trying to run through like a goddamn train, and then something else will catch my interest, or I'll watch something else, and I'm like, oh fuck, where am I in this? What happened? But I mean, I like to think that I speak for all, Paul, but I'm afraid that someone like Baker would come here and teach me a lesson just because of that. Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke, My Neighbor Totoro, sounds familiar, and Spirited Away does as well. Kiki's Delivery Service, is that a porno? Did Studio Ghibli get in the world of pornos? Those sound familiar, but again, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, like, oh, like, I've seen that. I've probably seen bits and pieces of it. Grave of the Fireflies was made. I recognize that name as well. Again, I haven't seen it. Bits and pieces. Maybe I need to broaden my horizon. Maybe start watching a little bit more stuff like that. I mean, it's absolutely wonderful art style. It really is. Secret of the Old Map complete. Okay, so are we literally done except for the main quest? I see that. I see the green is the main quest. All right, so I guess we can hand those back. Head back to the Orbital Factory of Orville Redenbacher. Hand those in. Any new ones? No. Perfect. Oh, 5,000. Yes! Junior Bracers, finally! Grave of the Fireflies is one of the saddest fucking movies I've ever seen. And received Strike Quartz. Beautiful. Alright, I guess we can finally move on to Festival Help. North of Rouen, turn east at the first fork for the Royal Academy. So that's where we're heading. It's about the end of World War II. Two siblings trying to survive the end of the war. Yeah, that's gonna hit all those marks, isn't it? What's Paul up to this weekend? Am I even going the right way? Yes, I think so. I think I read that right. North of Rouen, turn east. That's it. Perfect. Wonderful music, too. I think this is something that can only get better as this series moves on. I mean, Baker can probably tell me, no, you're a fucking retard, Jordan. It gets worse, actually. Right now, cleaning. I will be back later. Okay. Have me on as the background noise. It's always good, you know, vacuuming back and forth, throwing things into the trash like a trash panda would. I think Patrick Stewart did the English voice for one of the characters in the Ghibli film. Cool. It's amazing how much more work he has done since, you know, like what most people, like probably our age, remember him as from Star Trek, right? Nausicaa? Perfect type of environment. Yeah, as soon as they close these iron gates, you're locked in. What else are you gonna do other than study? Nothing else. Post-apocalyptic film by Ghibli. Okay. I want to introduce you to the head of the student council, but she's in class. So I'll take you off to the dean's office first. To meet Dean Collins, of course. He's in charge of the whole academy. His office is on the first floor of the building to the right. To the right, to the right. Let's go meet Dino. I will look that up. Like I said, I gotta do a lot of girls' dormitory. Hello? So this is the boys' dormitory. One of these places, eh? Ooh, clubhouse. All right. Yeah, I gotta do a deep dive in on stuff like that and just start finding some new stuff to watch. Ooh, the Genis lunch, eh? Yeah, I'll take that. You've learned that. Don't talk to me, big boy. Good old Deborah, flooded with hungry young students in here. Let's talk shop. What do you got? Just a vegetable sandwich. I will buy one. There's a lot of really good Japanese anime directors. Satoshi Kon is another good one. The material arc. Oh god, there's so much stuff. The student council. Girls' locker room. Boy, rich people are sending their people here. The archives, nothing. And again, it might be hit or miss. Like, there might be some stuff that's on Canadian Netflix that's not on, you know, that Netflix or whatnot. I think this just exits out the other way. Yeah, it does. God, oh, wait. It goes right into the schoolhouse. Oh, we just stumbled on in. Sort of unexpectedly, but it's okay. Ah, Chloe, help me now. Dean Collins. He looks like the guy from Lord of the Rings. I can't remember what his name is. Graybeard, Whitebeard, Gandalf? That sounds about right. Yes, Gandalf. Although more so it would look like he looks like the guy from Harry Potter. I don't know who that guy is. That's probably something else I need to start watching. We are from the Bracer Guild. Is it Dumbledore? I thought Dumbledore was the big giant guy. Oh my god. With the black that's Hagrid. Oh my god, all my life I've always assumed that guy was Dumbledore. I really need to rewatch. Well, no, not rewatch. I need to watch these films. Harry Potter is dumb. I only remember the first 3 films, but even I know that. I mean, I know my wife loves them. I mean, we went to the Harry Potter place at Universal Studios a couple of years when we were in Florida, which I thought was cool. Like, I know enough of them. I know enough about them and stuff. Like, but Jesus Christ, apparently not. I think we went over this before. I think I went in and looked at the what are the schools. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be something. God, I mean, we can watch him now. He's just not gonna have any idea what the fuck's going on, right? The matter of cheering up the children. Okay, that's a weird thing. Oh, you're gonna put me on it? I have to cheer up said children? To the best of my meager ability. That sounds like something I would say personally. I'm letting the head of the student council handle the matter of the play. Her name is Jill. Matter of the mill? Oh god, I can't even speak. She can tell you far more than I could ever could. Dorms? Well, yeah, campus festival is almost upon us. I mean, I wouldn't watch them now. They get a bit too scary for kids in New Orleans, from what I know. First few are kid friendly. Yeah, like, I can remember seeing probably the first one or second one, and like Harry Potter, like, he's like what, an 8-year-old kid or a 7-year-old kid? Maybe he's a little older than that. But like in the later ones, you see like, I don't know, doesn't he have like, he's like what, closer to 20 or something? Becoming head wizard or something. You're a wizard, Harry! You know, something like that, right? Each movie is like a year of school. Okay. Makes sense now. I was just there. God damn. Oh. Faculty Lounge. Give me a break. This is where the booze is. Perhaps tomorrow I'll give the kids a pop quiz hot shot. Do you shoot the hostage? I mean, I'm just going off what I remember from when I watched the first couple films donkey years back. What? Did you honestly mean to say donkeys? This is comical. Is donkey like an equivalent of a number of years in the UK? No, I've never heard that expression in my life. Donkeys years back. Donkey years. What the fuck is a donkey year? I've heard of dog years. Now we're just making up shit just to laugh at me. Might just be a UK thing. Yes, but I would at least think I would at least have heard of it. You know, at least us all being part of the big thing with, you know, the Queen and everything. It just means for a long period of time. Really. Well then. If you can't find anyone to fill the last two roles, the only option might be for us to fill them. Oh, this is where he said, it took us an hour and a half to get here, where we sort of run a play that we are going to be in. That's right. Don't remind me, I never want to wear anything like that ever again. I'm back, Jill. Hello? Hans? Hagrid? Chloe? Heard about the fire. Must have been awful. It was. But all the kids were okay, Hans. Thank you. For now. But the orphanage was burnt to the ground, though. Well, keep those spirits up. Fretting won't do you any good. No, it won't. But, you know, the least people could do is start rebuilding the orphanage so that it can be reburned down for the insurance money. So we'll give it our best. I think I was stressing about it just a few minutes ago. Who are your friends? Oh, well, nice to meet you. I'm Estelle. And I'm Joshua. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Yes. The orphanage destruction reminds me of the main plot for... Oh, God, another fucking series of games we have to get back into. What's my next Yakuza game? Is it Yakuza 1? We played 0. Yakuza Kiwami 1. Okay. I'm seeing more and more about that new one that's like, you know, traditional RPG-ish or whatever. It's starting to look good. Now, I've read a lot of people saying that, oh, you don't need to play. All of the other Yakuza games are sort of like their own little sort of separate stories in their own right. But I enjoyed my time with Yakuza. I feel like we can trump on through it. We'll sort of see. Yeah, like, I mean, I'd like to appreciate it. You know, add another check mark to a bunch of games that we finished over the last year. Again, we've been putting out some bangers, finishing up a lot of games, so. And the Vice President, Hans. When does that release? Maybe Kiwami 1 after you're done with Uncharted Bioshock. Yeah. November. Jesus Christ. With Bracers here, maybe we can incorporate stunts. What? Excuse me. I can use a sword. No, I haven't yet. That's why I sort of jumped with Shadowrun to sort of break that up a little bit. That sort of got me off of interest there a little bit. So But yeah, so it'll probably be, we'll finish Shadowrun, because if it's going to be a 10-ish hour game, there'll probably be 2 more streams. Then we'll still be, I'm hoping, maybe Chapter 3 of this. I assume after this stuff, Chapter 3 starts. And then we can roll into Uncharted 2. That's probably, what, 10 to 15 hours in its own right. Oh! I just don't want to get into like what I used to be into of like having a lot of. I don't want to be having a lot of games all come at me at once, like or not come at me, obviously. Playing a bunch all at once. Like I don't want to be all over the place. Like I like to keep it at like 2, literally. I mean, I can remember when I was only like I just want to have 1, but then that gets a little boring and you're not really bringing in different people for different stuff anyway. So, I mean, it's exciting. At least you're not faced with a drought. Wait. Are you facing a drought, or are you meaning a drought in video games? Is the UK having problems with water? Do I just inject my hand straight into my forehead over a conversation like this? Yes. Oh yeah. I mean that's also like another thing with the like there's nothing that's jumping out at me about wanting to buy a PS5 at launch. Absolutely nothing. Outside of the fact that, like I've said before, unless my PS4 literally shits itself, which I'm hoping it doesn't, there's no reason for me to buy that day one. On top of the fact that I'm hoping to God that my PC also doesn't shit the bed with the new graphics cards coming out. But it is up for a debate of, like, if I get a new PC, obviously I'm going to build it right, or buy it right, either or. And a lot of those games are now going to start being on both, right? PC or PlayStation or Xbox. Maybe I start running down that thought of, like, you know, do we wait for a price drop? Like, do we literally wait that long? My PC is everything that my PlayStation can do outside of the exclusives, and it seems like Sony is starting to realize that the money is in the software. Start releasing that stuff on PC, and you'll make more money. So we'll certainly see. Oh, and it would, and also it would get rid of the old problem, like, or the current problem that I have now, which is a lot of heavy games I cannot stream and play at the same time. I can still play some pretty decent games right now, even on medium settings, but there would be absolutely no streaming it at the same time. My computer cannot handle both of those things going on, which is fine. But obviously, if I buy a new computer, that's not going to be the issue going forward, obviously. So, I mean, in all honesty, if I had the room, I would still probably keep this. Like, I'll probably still keep this PC. But if I had the room, or if I could put it into a smaller box, I would roll with a 2 PC setup. Because I feel like that could work. This could be my streaming PC, and then I could play the games on the new one. But because I don't think there's anything salvageable from this PC. I mean, I haven't taken it. I gotta go to Costco. I gotta get a bunch of canned air, or I've got to buy, like, you know, one of those handheld vacuums off Amazon or something that I can just do it, or a blower, whatever. It doesn't matter. I gotta do a good deep clean of that and my PS4. I almost feel like I gotta take it apart, the PS4, and do a deep I could probably honestly get another couple of years out of it if I did that. Yeah, like the problem is usually I'm not too sure entirely how, like, all I know is, like, streaming isn't overly hard on the system, but when you're playing on a game and streaming, that's where it eats up a lot. And so the problem is that, like, depending upon the encoder you're using for streaming, your graphics card or your CPU, or you're using software, whichever, that's going to eat away at your, you know, your hardware, obviously. So if you could branch that off onto having its own dedicated PC to do so, then you don't have to worry about your gaming PC having to work double overtime for that. So, right, and like right now I'm streaming at, I think it's 720, 60 frames per second. That's because I forgot to change it over, but I think that's been running well. Even a lot of big streamers are still streaming at 720p, and they're not streaming at 720p because of their own graphical limitations or their streaming limitations. It's because of the audience. It's very difficult for still a lot of people to be watching a stream beyond 720p or 60 just because their network can't handle it, right? And again, the same, a lot of people, even their network doesn't allow them to stream in 1080p. It eats up a lot of the network, which again isn't a problem on my end, but my problem is hardware based. So, you know, maybe we'll get there sooner or later. But I would like to, you know, get to the world of being at 1080p 60 frames per second. I would absolutely love that. But again, I'm not a partner. I don't know how Twitch works their encoding for affiliates, whether or not they even allow, like, I don't know, right now on Twitch, do you have a drop down menu that you can pick, like there should be a source, there should be 720, 60, like do you have the option to dumb it down to 480, 360, 280, whatever it is? Like, because I know they have that for partners, but I don't know if they have that for just your run-of-the-mill morons like myself. Oh God, I think I'm gonna take off here sooner or later. Are we doing a rom-com here with Jill? You know, we're gonna stab Jerry or Kramer as soon as he comes on into the apartment. Is that what's gonna happen here? No and then. And then? No and then. Why are the girls playing the guy roles? Well, it's, you know, a little old Shakespeare type of thing, right? Having guys and girls switch roles, that is. Well, of course. End sexual discrimination. Be free of gender roles. This game is ahead of their time. Put in that like the teachers love the idea, and personally I just thought people get a kick out of it. Absolutely. Jill, you're incorrigible. Not sure, I'm gonna have to just skedaddle though. Got something to do. All the best, Baker. Thanks for being there, buddy. I won't be streaming much longer. Probably finish up this story part and we'll see where that takes us. But thanks again, buddy. You take care. Cheers, buddy. So I need to play as a woman. I'm gonna have to start showing my range. All armored up? No. We're gonna be red mages, apparently. Well, armor and a helmet won't work so well if you want people to see you act. That's why I decided to arrange things so you'd be dressed more like the Royal Guardsman. That makes sense. She's petite. Yeah, thank you so much. Oh, I didn't even realize. I thought that was Josh on the left. That wasn't. That was Chloe. I can't wait to see my character. Oh, this will be hilarious. She's playing the Azure Knight Oscar. You're the Ruber Knight Julius. Oh God, where am I? The object of your affection is the fair Princess Cecilia. Oh God. He has some range. This is like back when I played the old grandmother in the school play. Red, what the fuck is it called again? I can't remember. The one with the wolf? Little Red Riding Hood. There we go. I played as the grandmother, okay? It's a little bit of Jordan fact right there. If you're going to say it, just say it now. Don't leave me in suspense. It looks perfect. Well, that is perfect, and that's what we can appreciate. I'd be smitten at the very sight of you. Smitten. This is Just as I'd hoped. Jill, oh, you can tell like her glasses are all fogged up and everything. She's just right into it. That's great. All right. Yeah, I'm not. Boo-hoo, Sniffles. Hey, he's got the COVID, apparently. Afterward, Estelle and Joshua each slept in their respective dormitories, so no hanky-panky going on. Each go back to your, the dormitory. School has separated the boys and the girls' dormitory. Giant bedrooms, though. We've been ever since we first started here, and as roommates, we're pretty much inseparable. By the way, I have a proposition for you. I want to be an honorary best friend. Oh my god, so like they're going to be like AEW's best friends? Orange Cassidy, Trent. Oh, what's the other guy's name? I can't remember. Best friends! And they all hug it out and the camera just zooms in like they used to for New Japan. Of course not. Not superseding me, I hope. We're a best friend trio, right? Yeah, of course we are. Jill and Chloe. Wonderful! Just like Matt Hardy would say. Looks like it's just us girls in here. This will be fun. Oh god, they're gonna play Truth or Dare or something. This is gonna get real ugly real quick. Make it sound so dirty. Like a little lamb, so innocent. I'm not baking you. Oh, they got real here. Try again. What's wrong, Estelle? What's with all the staring? That's no big deal. I just got a little green monster on my shoulder. I'm sorry? Oh, I got some friends back in Roland, but the most we ever did was have sleepovers. I think it must be nice to have someone close living under the same roof. So Estelle's really breaking it up here for us. You know, she probably never had a lot of friends, just a couple of sleepovers here and there, and now we're getting at something really deep. The game gets deeper, Fakes. It does. I concur. Almost want to ask where you get off saying something. Like, hold on, like, why are they blowing up at Estelle here? You've got a traveling companion, a pretty nice looking one to boot, who you've also, I don't know, lived under the same roof. Where is this coming from, Jill? Why are you being such a fucking bitch? You've got a hot guy with you all the time, and you're jealous of us living in an all. I mean, Jill, let's just jump at conclusions here. Hot guy or not, what you think of Joshua? They're technically, essentially, brother and sister to each other, not by blood. But let's be honest here. I feel like I've jumped into the movie Mean Girls here for a second. That Jill has just become like she's that nice person on the outside and then just fucking just coming at us with this garbage. Us living together is more like a family thing. Oh, a family thing, she says. I wonder if Joshua feels the same way. I bet that's not what a guy his age would think. It's gotta be tough for him to always be around a pretty girl like you. Where is this coming from? Like, literally, quite literally, out of nowhere. If we're gonna start talking about bad habits... Nope, I'm good. Oh, she certainly knows that Chloe would tell her how it is. Someone's in denial. I have to give my daily report to the teacher before bed. So, good night, ladies. Sleep well. I swear. If you'd like, I can lend you some of my pajamas. Estelle? What? Oh, right, pajamas. Yeah, sure. That sounds great. That was super odd. And with that, Estelle and Joshua's unlikely life at the Royal Academy had just begun. And she's over there watching us while we sleep. That was a little odd. Wake up, you hobo Joes! Yeah, it's always tough to wake people up in the morning. In the morning, they would wake up and go to school just like any other students. Wait, why are we here in school out of nowhere? What is going on? We're here for a play, just to help out. Now we're going to school? I'm so confused. I feel like it's a Charlie Brown skit. The teachers don't really talk. They go, wah, 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 wah. What did they say? All throughout the morning, they attend the lessons with the other students. Are we supposed to just act like we're brand new students so that the other kids won't yip yap? Knowing Jill is just the fucking gossip monger? We already know that. The day we're on lunch was enjoyed by all over. Pleasant, silly conversation, mostly revolving how Joshua might look in heels. A little bit of sword fighting, although not by Joshua, because, you know, he's playing the princess. Rigorous rehearsals that lasted late into the night, and everyone was having such a fun time that it just seemed to fly on by. Great. And the day before the festival, my friend, I fear that this was inevitable. Perhaps fate has always intended for us to meet in so base a fashion. Speak that way may be both be unburdened. If nothing else, for our beloved princess. I'm getting like those Final Fantasy IX vibes of like at the beginning when the Tartarus, you know, the band's getting together. Zidane, you know, he's just poking around. Steiner has no idea that it's a play. You know, Queen Braun. Oh God, I gotta play that game. We would cleave a path through our fate with our own hands. But at this moment, my words and her smile seemed lost. Has fear clutched your heart, Oscar? What is this passion that pierces me to the quick? And I have no wish to fight you again. It would seem that I am left with but little choice. On God, for the name of the revolution so claimeth both, we shall let fate decide. Come then, let it be done. Indeed! Everybody was kung fu fighting, and their fists were fast as lightning. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, finally got through the scene with no mistakes, and convincing performance it was. I've got nothing on you though. I don't think they flubbed a single line. Oh, I've been familiar with the script for a long time. I think I learned about it the same rate you're going. I appreciate you taking the trouble to rehearse. Sure. It's no big deal. You're kind of been my guide through it all, Chloe. I think you make a great bracer. I think you're going to either take off on us at the end of the chapter like the other people did, or you're going to actually join us, and we could actually use a really good healer, so it would be actually really nice. Doesn't look like any social distancing is happening for the audience, of course, but, you know, there's a lot of room there that could, but, you know, I'm sure that would go against the fire code, so, you know, COVID's not a real thing in the Tales universe. Trails universe? Tales, Trails, Tales, whichever. No. I still think that Chloe and Estelle are a little off-put by Jill just sort of, you know, barking at the both of them, really. I was left in the care of an affluent relative I never wanted for anything, but I really had no idea what having a family was like. It was 10 years ago that I met the matron. That was during the 100 Days War. God, nowadays people would kill to have just a 100 Days War. Nowadays there's like, what, 100-year war? God, I think the Koreans are still going at it. Everyone knew I had scattered trying to escape the Imperial forces from Rouen. Matron Teresa and her husband Joseph, just call him Joe Biden, took me in and cared for me. And after the war ended, we waited several months for the word to come to my relatives. She and Joseph were so kind to me. That's when I first understood what it must be like to have a mother and a father. Oh, I'm sorry, I got carried away. I'm rambling. No. Lend an ear, right here. I was worried before, but now I'm really excited. Jill and Hans, sure have they worked hard on this, haven't they? Yes, indeed. But I think Joshua has really been the biggest help. I never expected him to be such a good actor. No one did. The range on that character is unparalleled. He plays the role of a spoiled princess extremely well. I don't really know much about his life before I met him, but I'm gonna say like I showed up as a baby on your doorstep. I don't think I was in the theatrics then. He's always been the type to get good at whatever he does. So calm, cool, collected. We can't get flustered, much like myself. And that's when I'm at my cutest, apparently. So throwing the giggle there. Perhaps our roles should have been reversed. Julius and Oscar. See, she was thinking, I think for a second there, Estelle was thinking our roles should have been reversed, as in Estelle should have been the one that would have been the orphanage. Oh man, wait, this is just like, this seems like maybe I'm reaching here a little bit, but so I think it's a little too late. Oh, you mean how Oscar gets right? Well, it's just Joshua. And hey, you mean like you wouldn't like? Oh God, Joshua's gonna have to kiss somebody here. Although it doesn't matter because he's still kissing the woman, so I guess he's gonna be treating kissing his sister? Not real. Oh God, this really did just end up being a porno. Why is even she thinking like they're jumping to conclusions that like they're together in some way, shape, or form, or that their relationship is more than just brother and sister, and they're not even real brothers and sisters? Like I don't understand why they're I need another beer. I need another goddamn beer. I don't know why it's getting like this for these people. I wish I knew. I wish I fucking knew. Rehearsal's over and you're still... Well, I mean, what's wrong with that, Hans? Can't we nail this? Can we get in the you know, what we're right, what we're wrong about? Big duel scene. Just get that to everybody, right? It's time for another Bud Light, ladies and gentlemen. What a great day for streaming, too. Fantastic. So, you know, and I hate to jump on this and poo-poo on all this, but it's starting to be great streaming weather. It's starting to be like, you know, like, especially with COVID already happening, you could argue that's good for that. But with everything, you know, it's starting to get colder out. People are doing less and less outside. It's just starting to really open up for the fact of like, you know, things are okay. Were you looking for us? Yeah, today's the last day that you two will be staying with us in the dorms, right? I was thinking we could have a big dinner to pump ourselves up. Yeah, let's do it. I can't wait for just Jill to fucking lose her mind. She was called away by the dean some time ago. I'll go check on her. Alright, so we'll meet you at the cafeteria and we'll meet them later. Don't call me boss. Hans, don't do that. Sometimes it worries me that he really doesn't let people get close. Well, can you blame him? I mean, even your dad, which is, I would even technically call my dad now. Like, where the hell is he? He sent us a letter saying he was fine, but we won't see anything about him until after the Queen's birthday, which we haven't even really seen the Queen yet. So I'm even more confused about what's going on, so I have to agree. We all have to agree. That should do it. Let's go meet up with Jill. To the dean's office. Look at this, just a little cool area. Anyways, I've got to do what my game has been asking me to do for quite some time. Save the goddamn game. 34 hours, almost 35 hours deep. Fantastic stuff. Oh, okay, so that's that. I didn't even know that's pretty cool, actually. Oh, okay. So where are we here? I think this is the academy, right? Oh, that's the auditorium. I want to go right into the main school here. That's the gate. Have I gotten like screwed around by like how this is just like set us up? Monica with a K. I have a feeling like a lot is going to go on tomorrow. Schoolhouse, that's it. Oh, hello. Have you finished getting ready? Fauna? It looks like we'll have attendees more than anything tomorrow before. Faculty lounge, schoolhouse, dean's office. Hey, that's a great idea. That's our dean, always level-headed. You flatter me. But then I assume I can entrust the list to you? Yes, sir. I'll take care of it. Well, excuse us. Oh, are we interrupting? No, just finishing up. Don't worry about it. Actually, Dean, don't say anything. You'll spoil the fun for tomorrow. Oh, but you're acting all suspicious. So, like, what are you plotting this time, Jill? Oh, you'll have to wait until tomorrow to find out. Anyway, what's up? Do you need me for something? Well, yes, actually. As we explained, the evening feast had been planned for the next day in anticipation for the play's success. Well, that sounds fine. I'm just hoping and praying that the festival is a big, huge success. So let's give it all we've got. Alright. And I've just been seeing, I've been streaming for about 2 hours, and what time it is, and I think absolutely this is probably just the banging time to actually just call it a stream, actually. I don't want to get into anything too big, and then we eat up too much time, and I have to rush something, and I hate rushing my streams. So before we jump on into the cafeteria, before we jump into the big play, and I'm assuming what's going to be some great gameplay and great stuff going on, I want to balance out before that happens. So I want to thank everyone that stopped on in, and if we won't be able to stream tomorrow, we'll be able to stream Monday and or Tuesday. So those will be my next days off. So I want to thank everyone that tuned on in. Another great day. We love them. We certainly do. As always, folks, goodbye and good night. Bang. We'll see you next time, guys. All the best.